Hello everyone! In this video, I will show you how to add, edit, and remove transitions to the slides of your presentation. Transitions provide a dynamic way to move from one slide to another during the slideshow. So, let's create some transitions. On this presentation, we have few slides about PowerPoint. We will use them as an example to add, edit, and remove transitions to the slides. Before we add any transitions, let's explore the presentation. We have some illustrations, a logo, and some text boxes describing the slide. The text boxes and the logo move positions across the slides, very standard. Let's see how it looks like in the slideshow. Click on the slideshow mode and scroll down. As you notice, there is not much difference moving between the slides on normal view versus the slideshow, other than going to the full screen. Click Escape to get out of the slideshow and go to the second slide. Open the ribbon tab, Transition, and here we have the Transitions bar, then the Effect options, and the settings of the transition. Open the transition bar to see what options we have. We have three different groups of transition: subtle, exciting, and dynamic content. In the subtle group, we have morph, fade, push, wipe, and others. In the exciting group, we have curtains, win, prestige, crush, and others. And in the dynamic group, we have pan, conveyor, rotate, and fly through. You can hover over the transition and a description of what the transition does will come up. Let's use one of the most common transitions, push. To add the transition, just click on it. PowerPoint automatically added to the slide and shows a preview of the transition. You can tell the transition was added with this star under the slide number. You can see the preview again by clicking on the preview button. Once a slide has a transition, the effects option gets active. Let's click on it to edit the direction of the push. Current direction is from bottom, but we can change it to from left, from right, from top. On the settings section, we can add sound to the slide. Open the menu and select a sound, push for example. Then click on the preview to listen. I'll put it back to no sound. Then we have the duration. This is how long it takes to move from the current slide to the next slide. 1 second is the default. If we change to 2 seconds and click preview, that is smoother. Or if we reduce to 0.5 seconds, then preview, that's just a blink. I'll put it back to 2 seconds. The next setting is to apply to all. This button does exactly that. Takes the current transition of the slide and the settings to all the different slides. You can see all the slides have the transition now because we have the start added. I'll put it back how it was. The last settings are related to how the transition will be triggered. The default is on mouse click, which means you have control on when to change the slide to the next one. And after. This is an automatic mode, after some seconds. This is useful when you have a limited time to go through each slide and you want to keep your schedule. Now let's apply it to all. Before we look at the slideshow, I'll give you a couple of recommendations for your presentations. The first slide normally would be the cover of your presentation. In that case, it's better not to have a transition. To remove a transition, select the slide and then go back to the transition bar and select None. The second recommendation is always advance to the next slide manually to have as much time you need to present your topic. Uncheck the after and check on mouse click. Now we're ready to go into the slideshow. Click on the button and then click on the slide. Then the first transition will occur after some seconds, and we'll move to the next slide, and so forth until the transition is complete. Slideshow is looking good. From this point, we can make modifications to some of the transitions to enhance the slideshow so it doesn't look too repetitive. For example, we can change slide 3 on the effects to from bottom, slide 4 to from left, and slide 5 to from right. Let's see it again. Go back to slide 1 and click on the slideshow. So we're using the same type of transition but different effects. You can explore some of the other transitions and play with the other settings for practice. I hope you find this video helpful to get you familiarized with PowerPoint. Thank you for watching, and if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get access to my series of tutorials to learn more about this application. I'll see you in the next video.